If you want to be more efficient and effective while experiencing more inner peace, then working on the core of your issues instead of putting on a Band-Aid is vital. Welcome to Life Picks University podcast. I'm your host, Esty Rapport, and here to help you improve your 28 cognitive functions, the 28 things that make up thinking. In each episode, we'll discuss a real-life challenge, why you might be struggling with it, and give you practical strategies so all areas of your life will improve. I saw a statistic. I don't know if it's true, but the average person wastes about 3 hours a week just looking for missing items. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's true, but you probably could relate to that on some level. You probably are wasting a lot of time trying to find your missing items. Let's change that. Let's find your missing items quickly and let's even not lose them, right? Okay, so that's what's coming up next on the Life Picks University podcast, episode 364. But first, which one of your cognitive functions are strongest? Which one of your cognitive functions or your thinking skills need some help? Find out by taking the cognitive function assessment at lifepicks.com/CF. So that's lifepicks, university.com/CF. Now, for today's real life challenge, imagine you are missing your car keys again. You've been looking for them for the past half hour, and the fact that you're running late for your appointment is not helping the stressful situation. You might be struggling with this if you struggle with a thinking skill, you struggle with a cognitive deficiency of unsystematic exploratory behavior, meaning you look everywhere and anywhere in order to find the things you need instead of looking in a systematic behavior. So how do we solve it? The strategy to improve your cognitive function, the strategy to make this stronger is the same thing, okay? Usually we have a thinking skill and it is called, let's say, clear perception, or it's called perseverance, or it's called holding to information at the same time. And then there's strategies that help us improve it. This time, the strategy is the same thing as the cognitive function. So the strong cognitive function is called systematic search. And to improve it, you do systematic search. So what is systematic search? Systematic search is actually really simple to understand, and you just actually have to do it. It's about creating a system instead of just looking everywhere. So it could be top to bottom, it could be left to right, it could be shelf by shelf, whatever you're doing, but you just create a system. And here's the important part. You have to follow it through. Okay. Now back to the example of looking to your keys. You might say, okay, I'm going to start in the front of the house and I'm going to go room to room from the front of the house to the back of the house. And in each room, I'm going to go from left to right and top to bottom all the way all around. Now here are two major benefits of systematic search. Number one, you're looking in all the places, you're covering all grounds, and you're not wasting time looking in the same place 6 times because you're sure that you look there because you're following your system, right? And number two, here's the really cool part is because you have a system, your brain calms down. It can now start thinking clearly and you will, first of all, you'll feel a lot better. But what I've also noticed sometimes happens is all of a sudden you'll remember, your brain knows, right? Because it like subconsciously put it somewhere. It will remember where you put it or who else to ask to help you be able to find it. But here's a really big warning. Systematic search feels like it's taking ages. And in the beginning, it does take a lot of time. But as time goes on, you'll get a lot better at knowing what type of system to create and how to look for it systematically, really quickly. And it will save you a ton of time. I remember when I learned this strategy in the beginning, I used to complain about it tons. My mediator, right? When I was rewiring your brain, my mediator was showing me this to me, would like tell me over and over again. I was like, no, it takes so long. I don't want to do it. But oh my God, now I just do it automatically and I just find things right away. I don't lose things really because I have my cognitive functions themselves, they're super strong. So the reason why you're losing things might be because you have other weaker cognitive functions. But until then, you need systematic search. And when I am looking for something like in a new situation, not that I lost, but I'm just looking for something, I have a system and it goes quickly. So you could too. I believe in you. Today, we spoke about the cognitive function and strategy because it's both a systematic search, and learned how to do it by creating a system and following the system that you created. We spoke about the benefits of systematic search where you cover all the grounds and your brain calms down. Okay, so what do you think your challenge this week is going to be? That's right. Next time you're looking for something, or anytime you're looking for something this week, do systematic search.
That's all for this episode of the Life Fix University podcast. If you enjoyed it, please share it with 2 of your family and friends so they too can gain from it, and you'll be helping us reach our goal of 1 million downloads by the end of 2025. Have an awesome rest of your day and grow those dendrites.